Good morning, children. So, we are continuing with this part where we left. So, when I told you all that this is a trachea part, this trachea, when divides, we call it as bronchi. This bronchi, this is the LHS, left hand side. This bronchi, on entering into the lungs, it divides into bronchioles. Bronchioles are actually the sub branches of the bronchi. When bronchi it divides further, we call it as bronchioles. Now these bronchioles, later on, it terminates or it ends into a swollen structure like this. This is what we call it as this is we call it as alveoli. This is alveoli, where exchange of the gas takes place. So this alveoli is also well protected by another layer or a membrane, and this layer or membrane we call it as alveoli sac. So this is how the respiration occurs. See, air enters through the nasal chamber. It reaches into a pharynx part. Pharynx part consists of two sub parts. One is food pipe, one is windpipe. So this windpipe later on joins another part that we call it as larynx. Larynx is also known as voice box, or this is also we call it as Adam's apple. Adam's apple. Now this larynx joins the trachea through a structure that is called as cricoid, and this trachea contains these many rings like structure. We call it as cartilage rings. They are 16 in number. Larynx and trachea are joined by cricoid. This trachea, when it bifurcates, that region, that point, we call it as bronchi. These bronchi enters into respective lungs, wherein these bronchi further divides into many sub branches that is called as bronchioles. Each bronchiole ends up into a sac-like structure called alveoli, and these alveoli are well protected by alveoli sac. So under this, and now let me tell you that these are the visceral organs. Visceral, very soft organs are they are, and hence they are well protected by bones. And these what I am making are, I am trying to show you the ribs. 12 pairs of ribs are there. So 1 2 3 4 5, then 6 7 8 9 10 11 12. Again 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12. So these are 12 pairs of the ribs that protects your lungs as well as heart in between, right? And this region that I am drawing is a diaphragm. This is a diaphragm, wherein it also helps in the respiration. Now lungs, let us draw the structure of the lungs, general diagram. This is lung. This is one, right? This is one. Okay. Now these lungs are, they are spongy in nature, and this is your left lung, this is your right lung, right? When we go for anatomy part, we always mention the right side as a left side and left side as a right side. right? Because anatomy is read when the person is kept in front. Let's say if I'm saying that this is one person standing here, so this person have a lungs on this side, so according to that person, this is the left hand side, and this will be my right hand side. So that is why I have made that right side of yours as a left side and left side of yours as a right side. Anyways, so this is your right lung. This right lung is divided into three lobes, and left lung is divided into two lobes, right? So two lobes are present in the left side lung, and while three lobes are present in the right lung. And now these lungs are well protected by a membrane, and this membrane we call it as pleural membrane. This is the pleural membrane. Both of the lungs are well protected by a membrane, and this membrane we call it as pleural membrane. But now, within this pleural membrane, you can find a fluid, and that fluid we call it as pleural fluid. Right. So this is the structure of the lungs. Rest part, how does the respiration takes place? Yeah, what is the functioning of the this respiration? How does the lungs help in respiration? That part we'll discuss in the next video. Thank you all.